travel bargains. Imagine saving hundreds of dollars on your next family trip by doing exactly the opposite of something we've all been trained to do to save money. Seth Kaplan explains why you should consider buying certain airline tickets at the airline ticket counter.
It's just as cheaper actually.
Chad Brodbeck talking about Breeze Airways compared to some other airlines. He and his family flew Breeze to and from Orlando. Turns out when you're flying so-called ultra-low-cost airlines like Spirit, Frontier, Allegiant, Sun Country, and Breeze, there's a way to make it even a lot cheaper.
They'll buy their tickets here, and it is actually cheaper than buying it online.
Yes, you heard that correctly, and it's worth repeating because so many things nowadays, we're used to getting the best deal if we buy online. But with these airlines, you usually get the best deal if you buy the tickets at the ticket counter. But there is something you have to think about.
The airlines do not want you to do this, so they don't advertise it, they don't tell you about it.
And they don't make it easy. Here's how it works. I searched for a flight on Allegiant from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The round-trip fare, $103. Pretty good deal. But see that $44 passenger usage fee? I won't pay that if I buy the ticket here, meaning a total of just $59. Why would airlines do that? You see, as long as the fee is technically optional, similar to a bag fee, airlines don't have to pay a 7.5% tax they pay on the base airfare.
So it's a great way to dodge the tax man for the airlines.
And it can be a great way for us to save, but you have to do the math. Most airports charge for parking, so that $44 I can save.
If it's just you, yourself, and you're going somewhere, it may not make sense.
Especially if you live far from the airport. But if you live close, or better yet, if you can pay for your next trip while you're at the airport for another trip anyway, and you're traveling in, say, a group of 5, well, it's simple multiplication. But you can't just come whenever you want.
Hours are varied, and that's the thing you have to understand.
Spirit is fairly flexible. If someone's behind the counter, you can likely buy a ticket then.
Other airlines have really restrictive terms and conditions. Breeze only on Tuesday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m.
So I run the Ticket Tuesday counter when they come in from 11 to 1 on Tuesdays.
If you want to try saving this way, look for the fee in the details of the fare on one of these airlines. Do the math to figure out if it's worth the savings. This $87 round-trip fare on Spirit comes down to $43 without the passenger usage charge. And search for the airline's ticket counter hours at the airport near you. And keep in mind, most extras, like bag fees, still do cost less online than at the airport. In Harrisburg, Seth Kaplan, ABC 27 News.
Wow. All right, Seth, thank you.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.